Hello, Adult Class. It is Thursday, April 30th, and man, if they ever said it, it's true now. April showers bring May flowers. Man, this weather. Getting tired of the rainy season. I'll tell you what, there's one good thing about all this rain. The sunshine's not distracting you from your training, okay? There's no excuses to be distracted by nice weather right now. The one good thing about a rainy day is it's a great day to work out. It's a great day to stay inside and train. Okay, this week, guys, we've been working all on sparring type drills. We're going to continue on that theme. We're going to get right into it in just a minute. Please make sure you do your warm-ups. Don't skip out on the warm-ups. You guys skip out on the warm-ups, that's how you're going to get hurt, okay? All right, so we've done all our warm-ups. We're going to get to a quick review. This week so far, we've worked on footwork, and we've incorporated parrying, and even done some angles. So real quick, just a little review. Parrying here. Okay, Joshua's throwing that jab, and I'm parrying. 1, 2. So he throws this. So you guys can get yourselves warmed up with some parrying drills real quick. He's going to do 10 front, 2, 10, 10 back, 1, 2, 10, 10 to the body, 1, 2, 10 to the body, 1, 2, 10 to the body. Then he's going to go all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 10 of these. Good. Once you've done all those, then you can do a minute-long set of mixing it up and just reacting, okay? So I want you guys, make sure you're pausing to get all these in. You had 10 high, 10 high, 10 low, and 10 4 combos, okay? Pause video, get those done. Now you're gonna come back for 1 minute. We're gonna do a reflex or reaction drill, okay, where I'm just reacting to what he's throwing at me. Okay, so forth, 1 minute straight. Go ahead, get after it. All right, very good. Now, also, we talked about yesterday, we incorporated our angles. Just to review that, I'm not gonna have you drill it right now, but it's something that you just need to mentally prepare yourself to drill, and you can work it when we do our free sparring today. Okay, our angles have to do with any time we throw a combination of any kind, when I'm done, he's either finished on the ground, or we've clinched, or I'm moving, okay? I'm never gonna finish my combination and stop right here and wait for him to hit me, okay? So I throw that combination, bang, I'm off at an angle, and Joshua has to react. Same thing if he's being offensive and coming at me. I don't stand here and hope he stops soon. I'm gonna use angles to make sure he has to change his direction to be able to finish me or to keep coming at me, okay? So that's the angles that we went over. We talked a lot about footwork. Now today we're gonna incorporate our slipping drills, okay? Slipping we talked about before. Slipping is kind of ducking, but it's not really ducking. This is ducking, okay? Somebody hits a golf ball, says 4, you go, ah! Okay, that's ducking. Okay, slipping means I'm gonna slip underneath without taking my eyes off my opponent. So here we go. So when I slip, if the hook punch or rotational technique is coming at me, I'm gonna roll my body away from that punch, bend my knees, slip underneath, and come up on the other side. So if the punch is coming at my head this way, I'm rolling my body away, bending my knees, slipping, and coming back up the other side. Rolling away, bending my knees, slipping underneath, and coming back up the other side. Just like so. Just like so. Okay, and that's called slipping. If the punch comes this way, I roll away and underneath. Roll away and underneath. Now, I don't have to go all the way down to here because you're not going to slip underneath the punch that's coming at your belly. Okay, you're just not going to. You're going to slip that punch that's coming right at your head. So right here, for example, if Joshu throws that front hook punch, he's going to start slow. I roll my body away. Don't roll into it because I'm going to hit the force even harder because I'm adding to it. So I'm going to roll my body away, bend my knees, slip, and come up the other side. Notice my eyes. My eyes stay trained on my opponent the entire time. I'm looking right at his midsection here. Okay, I don't want to slip with my head down. If I slip with my head down, I'm going to eat a knee, or I can't see what he's doing next up high. I want to slip here. That allows me to come through with some sort of counter and come up firing out of the slip. So we're going to roll away, slip, and up. Roll away, slip it up. Roll away, slip it up. Slip it up. Sit. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to do 20 off the front, then 20 off the back. So it's going to go 1. Notice my eyes. Up. 2, 3, 10. No, wait. We're doing 20.
You said say.
20. Your legs are gonna burn a little bit if you're doing it right. Don't get lazy. Don't get lazy, okay? Shake them out for a second, let them come the other direction here. 20 of them. Now I'm rolling away. 1, 2, 3, 20 of them, okay? Pause the video, do 20 in each direction. Go ahead, guys. Awesome. Now, legs should be really feeling it now. Now we're gonna mix it up, or not mix it up yet, but we're gonna make a combo. So he's gonna throw front hook, back hook. 1, 2. Notice I'm slipping in 2 directions here. 2 directions. We're gonna do this one 10 times. Okay? That's 2. That's 3. Don't go too fast up here. Let them do the technique right. 10 of them. Total. 10 combos. Okay? Get after it. Pause the video. Go. All right, good. So now we've done that. Now the next part of this is, I love to either hit as I'm coming across the midsection or come up firing. You can hit coming across the midsection or come up firing. For right now, let's focus on coming up firing. And I'll show you what both look like here. So again, if I slip this front hook, as I come across, bang, I love to hit that. And then come right back up with that firing technique there. We're not gonna worry about the body shot right now, but we are gonna worry about the head shot, coming up and firing. So after I slip his front hand here, slip, he's gonna put his right hand up, fire. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 10 of them. Then we're gonna do the other way. 1, 2, keep your head up, 3, 10. Now, we'll see if Joshu can figure out this next part, because it's harder on the person doing it, or doing the hands, than it is on the person slipping and countering. We're gonna alternate now. Front, back. Okay, see if you can figure it out here. Ready? 1. Good. That's 1. Oh, you screwed it up. You got 1 right. Let's see if you can do it again. 2, 3, 4. Told you it's harder on this guy. Do the best you can with that one, okay? So, do 10 of those combos. So you have 10 with the front, come up, fire. 10 with the back, come up, fire. 10 combos, firing, okay? Make sure you pause the video and get your reps in. All right, good. I think their legs are probably burning a little bit now.
I think so.
Good. So now, with our legs burning a little bit, now we're gonna attack the legs a little bit, right? We're gonna attack the legs a little bit. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna incorporate some leg kicks. Because we're already feeling it in the quads, we're gonna attack the legs. We're gonna attack legs. Now when I talk about leg kicking, we're not actually, it doesn't mean you're kicking with your legs, it's what you're attacking. You're attacking your opponent's legs, okay? Joshu's pretty tall, he's pretty quick, not very flexible. But if I can attack his legs and cause his legs some pain, he's gonna slow down a little bit. So switch your stance here for a second, Joshu. So now we're doing some leg kicking techniques here, okay? Leg kicking techniques look a lot like a round kick. White belts, do the best you can with this. You don't need to know how to do the round kick, but just bear with us on this drill. We're gonna make contact with our shin right into the front of the quad muscle, right here. We wanna hit him halfway between the knee and the hip, right about there. Your partner is gonna love you for this, trust me. Okay, especially if they don't train, they're gonna be, oh, this is great. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're trying to give our opponent technically a Charlie horse, okay, or a Hertz donut. Hertz donut, okay? So we're gonna hit the person in that muscle and we're causing a contusion. We're squashing that muscle, the quadricep muscle, between your shin and their femur, causing a bruise, okay? A bruise is technically when blood starts to pool inside the muscle under the skin, and as it pools, the muscle gets tighter and the body slows down, causes a lot of pain. So from here, it looks a lot like a round kick, but it's not a round kick. A round kick comes across and around. I don't want to wrap around him as I hit. I'm going to bring up on this angle and then drop my shin right down there. Okay, so I'm going to come up. There, was that the spot?
I turned a little bit.
I come up, don't turn. Right there, is that the spot? Okay, good. I'll be nice to him, okay? Because he's got 6 classes to do today. Get back in your stance. Okay, so again, don't kill your partner. Don't kill your partner. Remember, they get to go next. Okay? So really easy. Your partner will be able to tell you if you hit the spot. If you wrap around the back of the leg, it's just going to feel like a thud. Okay? What I want to do is get that little shocking. Right? See how he's flinching already? I hit him one time really good there, and all of a sudden he's like, oh my God, I don't want it anymore. So I'm going to do 3 of them. 1. Don't turn. Don't turn. Discipline. 2. Don't kill your partner. 3. Communicate. Oh, you're a little too high. You're a little too low. Oh, that's just right. Okay? Now it's his turn. He gets to do 3 of them. 1. Bring it up higher and come down more. 2. That's a little better. Oh, that's a little high. One more. Oh, that was the spot. That was the spot. Now switch your stance. Okay. So again, you see how we communicate here, right? 1.
Yeah, that's it.
3. Okay, and his turn. 1. Oh, that was a good one. Okay, good. And then we're going to switch. We're going to keep going back and forth. Do it for a minute or so. Yeah, don't, like I said, don't kill your partners, okay? But this is called leg kicking. We're attacking the legs. So now when you're sparring, a lot of times people are thinking kicks coming up high or whatever.
Yeah.
But what you do is, I'm moving, I'm throwing that. Wham! I just come in and I attack the legs, okay? Yeah, your partners won't want to spar you very often when you do that much. Okay, but I've actually seen fights finished with a good leg kick. People go down and they can't walk anymore for a couple days. So be nice to your partners on this, okay? Let's go back and forth for a minute or two. You guys will be able to communicate. Yeah, that's right. No, that's not good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to work on absorbing it. I know he likes attacking the legs. How do I absorb that? And it's really simple. They're usually attacking the front leg with a leg kick. It's kind of hard to get to the back leg. It's far away. So they're going to attack this leg, and they're usually coming from behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll with it. I'm going to eat a little bit more of it to the back of the hamstring there. Okay, it absorbs a little bit more contact. So as he comes at me, boom, bring it up, bring it. Not too much. I'm not going to over-rotate. I don't want to give him my back, okay? And I don't want to give it away, but it's just at the last second. I absorb, and I come off and counter, okay? I absorb, and I come off and counter. Pretty simple. So now that you've done a minute or two of actually applying the leg kicks, now let's do a minute or two of absorbing the leg kicks. And we're just going to go back and forth. He does 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Notice my hands never came down. My turn. 1, 2, 3. Switch. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right, good. Minute or two with the counters. All right, guys, today I want to talk about responsibility. You guys have heard me talk about this before. Responsibility falls into it's a very broad term. It means a lot of different things. Okay, for example, if you have a job to do, that job is your responsibility. It's your job to get done. Okay, your partners, you've heard me say this in the classroom a gazillion times. Your partner's safety and well-being during training is your responsibility. That job of keeping them safe falls on you. Falls on you. So we also have a skill set in martial arts, a dangerous skill set. To use it properly is our responsibility, a job that falls on us to continue to use it to continue to use it safely and not put others in harm or use it abusively. That responsibility falls on me, falls on you. But let's take it a step farther. Let's take it into our life. Okay, it's really easy. At a young age, we're kind of like playing, we're bowling with those little bumpers, right? And you throw the bowling ball down the alley, and the bumpers are kind of keeping you on course, right? Well, that's what mom and dad do for you at a very young age, right? Everything we did, mom and dad remind us, hey, go brush your teeth. Hey, eat your dinner. Hey, take a shower. Oh, did you get the soap out of your hair? Hey, did you do your homework yet? Hey, did you do this? But as we get older and older, those responsibilities fall more on us. As a 47-year-old man, I can't have somebody have to remind me to brush my teeth twice a day, to shower every day, to come into the school and do my work, to make sure that I've eaten my dinner, to make sure I've cleaned up my messes. that responsibility falls on me. So let's think about that for a second. Your life, what kind of responsibilities do you have? You're probably responsible enough, or you're responsible for getting to work on time. For a teenager, you're responsible for getting your schoolwork done without mom and dad banging on the door and saying, did you do your schoolwork? You're responsible for brushing your teeth twice a day without somebody reminding you. And if you need a reminder at your age, ooh, we have a problem, right? Your responsibilities, okay? We have to be responsible for ourselves. And when we stop taking responsibility for ourselves, our lives fall apart. We can't rely on others to give us guidance. We need to be able to complete our responsibilities, complete our jobs, complete our tasks, complete the things that people count on without being reminded or told. To do it through self-motivation, to do it on our own. It's called responsibility. And as I always mention, guys, at Leading Edge, and I just mentioned it again, you are responsible for using what you've been taught here for good and never harm, never abuse. And you are responsible, always responsible, for your partner's safety and well-being. If you find that during sparring or grappling or even self-defenses, other students don't want to practice with you, you have to self-examine and say, am I being responsible with their safety, or am I being a little careless? So guys, think about your responsibilities, especially during this time of coronavirus, when we're quarantined in our homes. We are responsible to still be productive members of society. Schoolwork, working from home, martial art training, taking care of our bodies, keeping our homes clean and in order, and paying your bills. Be responsible. All right. So now, guys, we've done a lot of different sparring work this week, okay? We've done everything from practicing our footwork, we parried, now we've slipped, we've worked on our angles, and now we've even done leg kicking, okay? So now, guys, it's time to do some training, all right? First round, just footwork. Second round, we're gonna add in some parrying, random parrying. Third round, just hands. Fourth round, just feet. 5 through 10, free sparring. 1 minute rounds, 30 seconds rest, no contact. No contact. If you don't have somebody to work with, you're doing it on air. Hey guys, doing this training and doing all your rounds, guess what? Is your responsibility. I can't come to your house and check on you. I can ask you, and it's gonna be up to you to tell the truth or not. I can't tell you. But if you want a good workout, you want to get the most out of your training, you're responsible to do all the rounds. Again, round 1, we're just moving. Keeping my chin low, my hands high, working on my footwork, and I'm staring right here at his chest. Round 2, you're incorporating in parrying as you're moving around. Boom, boom, boom. We're taking turns, okay? Now it's his turn. Okay? Round 3. Now we're doing just hands. Just hands. Okay, right? Free sparring. Is that what I said? Free. Yep. Okay, so now we're touch gloves, no contact, just working our hands. Guess what? Doesn't mean you suddenly stop using your parrying. If he's close enough and that technique comes in close to my face, boom, I'm parrying. Okay, move in, use my angles. Round 4, just your kicking. Okay. Good, big jack. How'd you like that elbow?
Yeah, that was great.
Okay. Round 4 is just kicking. Round 5 through 10, that's 6 rounds of straight, free sparring. No contact, don't get carried away. Hey guys, recommendation, crank up the music. Turn on a little Rocky. Let's have a little Eye of the Tiger during your training today. Okay, so round 6 through 10, bang, we're just free sparring, okay? Be responsible. Oh. Okay? All right, guys. Let's keep up the good work. Keep training hard. We did a lot of different sparring training this week. From footwork, parrying, okay, angles, slipping, okay? We didn't talk about checking yet, but you guys will do that in another class. We did leg kicking, lots of different training, lots of rounds of sparring. We talked about responsibility and it being your responsibility to get this work done. Now, tomorrow, special guests, Sensei CJ and Joshu Scott will be running our Friday classes this week again. I know that they're talking about continuing on with the sparring drills. Okay, tune in. I know you guys are getting tired of seeing this mug every day on camera, and definitely that mug on camera. So tune in with Sensei CJ and Joshu Scott for a special class on Friday. Hey guys, as always, thanks for being Lima Strong, and we'll see you online soon.